Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Welcome to Relationship Talk with Tish. How are you? I wanted to pop on because I did not comment on the Bill Cosby thing, and I know that a lot of people have. And I feel that everyone else's comments, I don't know if you guys can see me good. I am actually sitting in the sun, about to make an errand. Darn, it came very close to my car. But many have commented on the Bill Cosby release, and I wanted to do a video from a different angle. I share with you guys that I am a Christian, and as a woman of God, it is important for me to help young ladies find their way, no matter what your faith is or who your God is. I'm not here to judge that, but I just believe that helps us recalibrate, and it gives us a roadmap, if you will, on how to navigate relationships with all people. But when it comes to dating relationships specifically, I wanted to attack this Bill Cosby release from a different angle. The angle of things that women should and shouldn't do when you're dating or when you're single. So let's start with how you hang out. You have to know your friends. There was discussion about quaaludes and how people will drop things in your drink or whatever. What was most disturbing to me was the scenarios where they said that women would take a pill. Here's a pill. They would willingly take a pill and drink it, and then they would willingly drink wine or whatever. So it was a mood, right? And so when you willingly take a pill, you are subjecting yourself to whatever could happen depending on how this pill is going to make you feel. So rule number one, don't take nobody's pills, right? Let's just not do that. If we're not looking to loosen up or be in a situation where we could potentially be taken advantage of, then we have to be mindful of the small things. And that seems like common sense to me, but apparently sense is not common to everyone. Don't take anyone's pills. Never let someone bring you a drink and you haven't seen that drink being made. For my smokers, never smoke something that's already rolled and you haven't seen it rolled. If you have girlfriends and you're single and you go out, have someone that's a designated driver. Have someone that goes to the bathroom with you. Make sure that you are able to communicate, hey, I'm not feeling good, to someone, so y'all can watch each other's backs. Make sure that you have rules on, if we come together, we leave together, so that if you disappear, immediately that friend knows to begin to look for you. I have an example of a friend that I would not leave a drink with if I was out having cocktails. I would not leave a drink with this one particular friend because she was easily distracted by a handsome guy. So if two handsome guys were present, or it could be one handsome guy and one ugly guy, if the handsome guy has you looking this way and the drinks are on the bar, and you turn your head to hold a conversation, there could be someone behind you dropping something in yours and your friend's drink. It's sad, ladies, but that's what it is. That's what we are subject to when we're in the devil's playground, if you will. And I call it the devil's playground because there was a time where our pastor told us, like, how you gonna go out and have cocktails and feel like you're not gonna have issues, like you in the devil's playground. But that's another video for another day. I'll be transparent and share that with you. But I want to again speak to ladies and things that we do or shouldn't do to protect ourselves from predators. We are prey, whether we like it or not. Dating is a game to too many to not call it the dating game. We couldn't have good intentions or intentions of wanting to enter into a serious relationship and not play games and so forth and so on. But unfortunately, we're going to encounter people along the way that are playing games, and we need to be aware of it. But we're also going to encounter people that are prey or preying on us for one reason or another. It could be as simple as looking for a place to stay, or it could be as complex as specifically targeting a woman because she has young children and a person has a pedophilia history or history of pedophilia. So can we stop talking about Bill Cosby for a moment and talk about the things that he was alleged to have done? And if we look at it in totality, there was a lot of shadiness involved with people saying that I took this pill and suddenly I became drowsy and I wasn't able to fight him off, and he was touching on me, he was doing this or that or the third. Can we go back to why you took the pill? What was your purpose in taking the pill? What did you intend to happen that night? When you go to someone's hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning, do you really think you're going to talk? We have to be 100% real. I pray my air is not too loud, but it's hot and I'm going to keep it on. So we're going to have to get through it. So, but yes, we have to keep that real. So we have to be ladies. I'm not saying that going out and having cocktails with your friends is a bad thing. I'm a woman of God, and I will still go out and I will have a glass of wine and enjoy my friends. I just went to a wine event on Friday. Beautiful event. Put on by my sister friend, and I met some nice sisters, some of you who are now following. Shout out to you. We had very, very mature conversation about dating and that intuition. Sometimes your intuition tells you something's not right. If you're sitting at a bar with someone and your intuition tell you something is creepy about this dude, you get somebody to walk you to your car. When you're leaving an establishment, even as a single woman, when you're leaving a grocery store or whatever, you should be aware in your mirror if somebody is following you. It's sad to say, but I have made it a kind of a pattern with my routine to not pull onto my street right away and to go onto another street if I wasn't as cognizant to my rear view as I thought I should be. I would pull onto another street instead of pulling onto my street just so I could see if anyone turned behind me. Things we can do to protect ourselves as single women. Again, it's sad, but it's real. And we have to not only protect ourselves, but we have to teach our young ladies to do the same. We can't go and have it. Gone are the days where the gentleman says, what can I get you to drink? And he goes to the bar and gets your drink for you and bring it back to you. You should not allow that. You need to see that drink being made. If you're comfortable enough to go to someone's house, I caution against that. But listen to your spirit. Listen to your intuition. But if you're comfortable enough with a person to go to their house, you need to let them know, I would like to drink. Let me help you make the drinks. You don't have to make them feel uncomfortable. You can say, hey, I'll help you make the drinks or whatever, so that you know that you have your eye on everything that's going on. True story. My friends, they all have gone to glory, and it's before the age of 40. But we literally locked ourselves in the house and tried Spanish Fly years ago because we wanted to know if it affected us, how it affected us, how it affected each one of us independently, and how we would respond. So if we felt that feeling, we could say, hey, it feels like someone had given us something. That's how forward thinking we were as late teens, early 20s. And some grown women are not as forward thinking as they should be in 2021. Safety first at all times. Even though I'm doing my video in my car, I'm constantly looking in my rear view mirrors, paying attention of my surroundings, because that's what we need to do. So listen to your gut, ladies. Set some boundaries up front. Don't have people at your house, or don't give people the freedom to think that they can call your house any time of night or come by your house any time of night, if that's not the message that you want to send. If you're about that life and you want to get your it scratched, then by all means rock out. But if you want to be treated as a woman with class, and you don't want penis pics sent to you, and you don't want to be engaging in sexual discussion or sexual innuendo plaguing your conversations, then you need to lead with a certain level of class, so that a man knows that you're not the one to play those games with. They should never feel that comfortable going there with you. And you should be having discussions with men, quite a few discussions with a man before you're talking sexual. If that's his angle, then that's what you're going to get what you get, and don't get upset. But if you want more, then you have to require more. So you shouldn't be engaging in this sensual sexual talk. You shouldn't be taking anyone's drinks. You shouldn't be taking anyone's pills. You shouldn't be going to you shouldn't be going to any, sorry for that. You shouldn't be going to anyone's home or hotel room at any time of day or night. Because there are certain times of day or night that are designed for grown folks and grown folks' business. So there's an expectation, perhaps on that gentleman's side, that you're not taking into account. When you carry yourself and you present yourself on your first conversation with a man, because you should be having discussions with people before you're just going out on dates. You shouldn't be just looking for a meal to the point where you're just going to go out with somebody that you haven't even had any discussion with. You shouldn't get out on a date with somebody and find out that you totally don't like him, and you're totally bored with him. You don't like that shouldn't be happening, because there's a vetting process that needs to happen before anyone should have the opportunity to occupy your space. We have to elevate and move on a different frequency to attract that which we desire. If we vibrating low, we're going to attract that low vibration that matches our energy. So we need to vibrate high. We need to talk about what your plans, what your goals in life are. Do you like to travel? There are so many things that you can talk about besides sexual stuff. Make him respect your mental, so you don't have to beg him to respect your body. Just my thought. So I'm not going to let this be too long. I'm going to keep it short. That was just my thoughts. The Cosby thing is all over. Everybody's weighing in on it. I don't have a opinion either way on his release and all that. That I'm going to share, because it's just too much of a polarizing topic, and whatever my opinion is, it would warrant further dialogue. I can't see who that is. Oh, hi, parenting. Whatever my opinion is, it would warrant further dialogue, and I wouldn't want to do that in the comments. I would want to do that with you guys live. So again, my sis, I was just talking about, I'm weighing in on the Cosby thing from a different perspective in teaching ladies, for example, how there were reports that women were taking pills from Bill Cosby. And I am encouraging ladies, don't take no pill that you don't know what's in it from anybody, but definitely not in a hotel setting or in a secluded setting with a man and he's giving you a pill and then he's giving you something to drink. It sounds like you setting a mood. And so it's something that I want to help women protect themselves in the single world, in the single space of dating, and making certain that they're guarding your drink at all times. I teach that to my daughter, and she's 16 years old. If you left your little soda or whatever at the restaurant and you went to the bathroom and you didn't leave it covered up and with someone, then you don't go back to it. You buy another one. You have to teach them. Now you put your napkin on it, put it tight, make sure that you're with people that you guys have an understanding. We come together, we lead together, all those things. So that's kind of what I was talking about. Hopefully you'll go back and catch the live from the beginning. I'm just wrapping up. I would love to go live with you real soon, but I'm going to wrap this up here by saying, be kind to one another. You never know what someone else may be going through. Protect yourselves out here dating. Listen to your intuition. We as women have intuition. When we don't listen to it, we often find ourselves in trouble. May God bless and keep you all. Create a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Please like, please share. I would love this message to get to as many young women, particularly as possible, or single women, so that we can protect ourselves out here. It is crazy, but we are prey, and we need to understand that. And the sooner we understand that, the better we can protect ourselves. Create a wonderful day. Peace.